Okay, I think we've got a timing problem when it comes to AI, and I want to explain to you what I mean. I work with a lot of professional speakers, and we'll help them write, design, and deliver their talks. Now, one of the most important things is that you write a good talk before you design it, before you deliver it. The line I always say to people is that you have to coach the talk before you coach the speaker. A great speaker with a mediocre talk is still mediocre, but a great talk delivered by a mediocre speaker can still be great. Okay, now this isn't about speaking specifically, but I think it's an important thing to understand. Here's what I'm seeing a lot of. Speakers come to us with these scripts and these ideas that they've so clearly generated in AI. And here's the thing, they're fine. They're wonderful, in fact. They're beautifully mundane. The problem is this, they have this basic idea of like, I've got a story that I want to tell, but they don't really know what point they want to make. They then tell that story to AI, and AI writes them a really, really good narrative script. And it's really is pretty good. It's got all the right beats, it says the right things, it's got nice microscripts, it's got some fantastic rhetoric in it. The problem is the core talk is just not that interesting. To me, what you always want to do is you want to get human beings, when you engage with them, to say, I think that's the best reaction in the world that we can get today. Because is shorthand for, I never thought about it that way before. And that's what you really want humans to do when you speak to them. You want to get that, I never thought about it that way before reaction. Now, in order to do that, you can't create average, easy content. And that's what AI is trained to do. AI is trained to create average, easy content very well. You see, here's the thing. AI content often sounds finished, but the thinking isn't finished. And this is the critical timing issue that I think that we need to be thinking about when it comes to creating content using AI. Or, in fact, using AI to help us create content. You see, that's the most important thing, is we can use AI to help you create content, or you can use AI to help you create content. And I think that's what we should be doing. Here's the timing issue. The earlier in the process you use AI, the worse it will be. The key is to use AI as late in the process as possible, and to use human intuition as early and as deeply into the process as possible. So, as of this recording, I'm sitting in my hotel room. I'm preparing for a talk that I'm writing called Get Fired Last: An Optimist Guide to the Future of Work. Now, here's the thing. I am definitely going to be using AI, and I have already used it for some research, but all my core ideas, all the core thinking, everything that's gone into my idea trap has been synthesized in chats that I've had with friends, in videos that I've watched, in content that I've read, in things that I've engaged with, in counter-narrative ideas that I'm having about what I think the world is going towards. What I've done is I have crafted my own point of view. What I'm using AI for is how to get that point of view across in a more effective way. So here's the challenge. In any creative endeavor you're doing, whenever you want to reach for the AI, set a timer. Set a timer for 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes, go deep on asking yourself more questions. Deep on asking yourself more about what it is you want to say and what you want to create. Or if you do want to use AI not to help you create the content, but to help challenge the thinking that you will use to create your own content. Say something like, I have a core idea around the world and I want you to push back with me. I want you to keep challenging my thinking until I find something unique. I'm going to push back and I want you to push back as well. Have that conversation with AI, then work some more. And then, and only then, if you want to start using it to help you create content, dig in there. So that's the big idea. AI is not the problem. What AI has is a timing problem. In short, mediocre creators are using AI to avoid thinking, but smart creators are using AI to deepen thinking. That should be you. And if you would like to collaborate on something like writing a speech, then you can definitely get involved in either our Story to Stage professional speaking program or our Voice of Authority program to help people speak more professionally. If either of those are appeal to you, definitely reach out. Peace.